Hi KIDZONE and welcome back to Book Club. Today I'm reading a story all about BASIL the Branch. Shall we look what's happening? Once upon a time there was a beautiful grapevine. And on that vine lived a branch named Basil. There he is, looking very happy, out in the sunshine. One day Basil started thinking, here I am, a branch on a grapevine. Oh, but look at me, I've got no grapes. So Basil took a deep breath. He wiggled his shoulders up and down and he focused all his energy on the end of his stalk and he strained with all his might. He said. Basil opened his eyes, looked down at the end of his stalk and saw, nothing. But Basil was not one to let things get him down. Obviously, I didn't try hard enough. If I try harder, if I work longer, I'll produce a bunch of grapes, he thought to himself. So, Basil took 2 deep breaths. He wiggled his shoulders up and down, forwards and backwards. He focused all his energy on the end of his stalk and he strained with all his might. Basil opened his eyes, looked down at the end of his stalk and saw nothing, not even a sultana. Basil was down. He was a little bit sad. Obviously, I didn't try hard enough. If only I'd tried harder, if only I'd worked longer, I would have produced a bunch of grapes, he thought to himself. Hi, Basil, said a voice. Basil looked over his shoulder to see who was interrupting his moment of despair. Who are you? Asked Basil. I'm the vine, said the vine, and you are the branch. You can't produce grapes on your own. Stop straining and just stick with me. So Basil took a deep breath. He wiggled his shoulders and he focused on the vine. When summer came, there on the end of his stalk was a beautiful bunch of grapes. Well done, Basil. So in this story, the vine is a picture of God and we are a bit like Basil. What does it mean, do you think, when we talk about people like us bearing fruit? In the Bible, it says that the fruit that we grow in our lives as things like love and joy and peace and patience and goodness. What do you think Basil's secret was for bearing fruit? I think he focused on God and he realised he couldn't do things by himself and he asked God for help. Shall we all try and do that this week, just like Basil? Bye!